So there it is, the speech from President Joe Biden explaining his decision to step away from the race. It played very much like a farewell address, even though he said he is determined to stay in office for the duration of his term. Now, there's been a lot of yap on the right that if he can't run, he can't serve, and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. It's all noise. What we know for sure is that he's stepping away from the nomination, and that clears the way for his vice president, whom you heard him speak about, if briefly, favorably. The question that we're presented with in assessing what this speech means is a simple proposition. Is this the end of the beginning when it comes to Democratic control of the presidency, or is it the beginning of the end? The answer to that question is going to come, obviously, in the election. And we have a long way to go until then. There was no surprise in this speech from the president, and it did not really resemble what it has been compared to so much from 1968 of LBJ, and that's because it's a very different circumstance. LBJ was dealing with a war that America was losing, and that was very unpopular and was fomenting tension all over the country, and he was seen as being on the wrong side of it and how he was handling it. This is about a president in decline, hyperactive social media that did not exist back in that day, an effort from political opponents on the right that worked out way better than they ever imagined. They wanted to weaken Biden. They had no idea that the Democrats would take their lead and take out their own sitting president. But that's exactly what they did. So now the proposition is easy on the right. Be careful what you wish for. Now you're running against somebody who gives you a very different challenge. Versus the Democrats. You walked away from a sitting president. Biden was graceful and did not say the truth, which is, I don't want to do this. They made me do this, so I'm doing what they're telling me is the right thing to do. He didn't say that, but that's the truth, and that's what everyone around him has been wrestling with. So was the decision of the Democratic Party the right one? People often call it the Democrat Party. It's not, and it's a distinction with a difference, because right now, Democrat is a noun, right? Democratic is a way of being. Are they being that way now? They said Biden was coronated, I say it, by a Fugazi primary process, but it was a lot more legit than what's happening right now with VP Harris, which is basically, Pelosi and other insiders whipping up everybody and all the donors to get behind her right now. They're still going to have a virtual vote, we're told. Why? Why have a virtual delegate vote? You don't even want to assess this at the convention at all? Not even a pretense of having the people involved? Oh, well, the people voted in the primaries and picked the delegates, and they're now doing their job. Ish. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.